Hello, my friends. Welcome back to Melanie Smith Stamps. I am Melanie, and I am so happy to have you back visiting with me today. If you haven't visited before, I'd like to say welcome. I'm so excited to have you here today, and I hope by the end of this video, you've enjoyed yourself and you'd like to subscribe. So hit that like button and that notification bell and come back and visit me anytime. I am participating in the Watercolor Wonder Video Hop with Altenew today, and they are giving away some amazing gift cards. So you could be the winner of a $50 or a $100 gift card. So more on that later, but first let me jump into the products that they sent me to play with because they are gorgeous. There are 3 collections here. These are all by the Mint Gardner for Altenew. This is Warm and Fuzzy, and it's adorable. Isn't it cute? It reminds me of the little, what are they called? Dandelions. That's what they are. They're yellow first, and they're weeds, and people, they look at them in disgust. But you know what? They're gorgeous because they bring the butterflies and the birds and all of that. I have pictures from when I was a little girl. I'm rambling, I know, but I have pictures when I was a little girl blowing the little seed pods. They look like this, you know, when they're fuzzy, and you blow them, and my dad took photos of me, and I was just adorable. So anyways, this is a precious set, and it's got some really cute sentiments. May the gentle touch of peace and the fuzzy warmth of love surround you always. I just love that one. And wishing you a path of serenity and comfort. I like that one too. But that's just among the bunch of them that are on there. And for my sample for this one, let me give you a sneak peek. You'll see this on social media. But here is my sample that I made using it. I used a Copic stippling technique there for coloring, and then this is a Better Press plate by Altenew that I pressed and then I inked the edges, and I just love how the texture pulled the ink in there. I just love how that turned out. So that is my sample using this Warm and Fuzzy stamp and die set. So this one here is Garden Bouquet. And this one I had a lot of fun with because I also Copic colored this one, but in great detail. And this one here, I actually have it upside down, so I cannot read those sentiments. Here, now I can turn it over. There we go. Creativity takes courage. And let me see what this one. You can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. I love that. To my creative friend. I like that one too. With kindness, you inspire me. Really good sentiments, guys. This is a really good one. And just look at that floral. It is a big one. But you know what? This is one of the ones that you can stamp once and get 2 cards out of. You could definitely do that. This isn't one that you put the whole thing on one card. You can get a whole front out of it. But let me show you my sample. Check it out. Isn't that just gorgeous? If I do say so myself. I put a lot of time into this one. I really had fun with my colors. And I just added a little piece of twine here on the side, and it's a flat card, nothing else to it. I just had fun with my inks and colored, and then used the thank you stamp. That's all I did. So that is the Garden Bouquet stamp and die set, and the large sentiments do have dies to go with that. So that's that one. And then this is the one we're going to play with today. This one is the Peony and Lilac Swag, and it is a swag. It is another pretty large one. It's about the size of my hand, and we're going to use just a portion of this. It's got some wonderful sentiments as well. Keep going, never look back. You're capable of amazing things. Spread kindness, love that. Don't give up on your dreams. The best things in life are not material things. They are feelings, experiences, and mindful moments That is my idea of magic. You're a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. You make the world a better place. Then you got your sending hugs, love you, smile, don't lose hope. Oh, I love that. Don't lose hope. So anyways, lots of wonderful sentiments. This one does come with a stencil and the coordinating die. Again, the larger sentiments have dies. So that is a 3-piece set. And that's what we're using in today's card. So let me clear this off, get my stamp wheel out, and we'll get started. Okay guys, I've got my stamp on my stamp wheel, and let's just ink it up with some jet black ink and see how this goes. I'm only needing this top portion of the flower for my card, so we'll just do this top portion here. Okay. The beauty of the stamp wheel is you can stamp numerous times on top of each other. So if you don't get a perfect impression the first time, you can try and try again. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and hit it one more time. Alrighty, that is good for me. Close my ink. Okay, so this is actually the bottom. So it actually goes this direction in the packaging. It goes this direction. So that means when we line these up, this leaf that's down here in the bottom is actually this leaf here, which is our top, because we're going to use this in a different direction. So I have an etched area on here, which you can't see in the video, but that's going to be like my guide. And then these other items are going to line up just like that. And that makes it easy for you also, when you get this, to be able to figure out placement. All you have to do, the biggest part, is to figure out which direction your stamped area is. So I've got this and I'm lining it up, and I'll press it down there onto my sticky mat, so that end I don't have to worry about. This end isn't really hooked to the sticky mat, so I will be holding this in just slightly. Now for my color choices here, for this large flower and these buds, I'm going with this pink combination here, which is baby pink, fuchsia, and magenta. So I'm going to go ahead and do our lightest pink, and I'm going to use my mini blending brushes from Altenew and just come in here and start our pink building. We're going to end up cutting somewhere in here for our final project. There we go. Okay. I'm going to do a little bit more pink just down in these bottom areas here, just in the centers, just like that. Just want to give a little darkening to the center area. And for this to blend out just a little bit, I'm just going to add a little of that lighter right there. Okay, I'm happy with that now. So there's our first row. Now taking stencil 2, and stencil 2 has an A2 and an A3. So it's divided by a line here. So you actually have a stencil here and a stencil here. So we're going to start with this one, and I need to see where my etched lines are to know how to line this up. And it actually goes like this. So that helps me get this started. So now I can look, and it's only doing this portion. So you just ignore these openings down here and line these up here, like so. Okay, that actually is off just a little. There we go. Okay, and these again are all flower. So we will start with our lightest, same as before. You notice I'm using all the same blender brush. You don't have to have one of these brushes for every single color, but I do recommend these brushes highly. I love the Altenew blender brushes, especially these long ones. Okay, I go with a little bit of the fuchsia. And you don't have to go with this darker hand, this darker color if you don't want to. Completely optional. I just wanted a little extra darker tone there for a shadow. Just blending those two together a little bit. Okay. Then we're going to switch to the one at the top. And this one is coming down here. Let's see. So it's doing this petal and these two. Going a little slower. Let's see, the center of the flower is here. Ooh, isn't that pretty? See, when you go slower, you can control the blend. When I'm rushing is when I get a harsher blend. But if you go slow with these brushes, look at that slow gradient blend. Isn't that gorgeous? That's what I love about these brushes. And it has something to do with the flat head also. The flat head instead of a rounded head really makes for a nice blend. Okay, so pretty. Alrighty, set that one aside. On to the next one. Okay, so this one looks like, I don't even have to look for markers. I can see where this one's going. So let's get this lined up as well as we can. Okay. Okay, I am going to put a little of the dark here and here, just a little. Okay, so that finishes that flower. Isn't that pretty? I'll put a little that dark right in there too. All right, gorgeousness. Okay, so that's that one. Let's see about this one. Let's see. Okay, I need to get a little bit of masking tape. I always like to use my purple satin tape for this because it's not too sticky. I still take a little of the stick off just because we're working over. There we go. I'm just going to mask this one area because I don't want my stem to get pink. So we're just doing this last little bud here. We'll put a tiny bit of the darker there. Okay. And we're going to do the same with this one right here. There we go. Okay, let's see how those look. Alrighty. Okay, it looks like we're still missing one there. We may have missed one. Alright, and then this same stencil is going to be doing the greens. So we will do the same for the petals. We will cover up the flower and we will do this switch to the stems. So we do not go over the flower with the green. So we can cap our pinks now. And we're going to switch to the greens. We'll start with the lightest. We'll come in here and give us a light coat. Then we can decide how dark we want to go. Let me go ahead and move this one over here. Okay, then you can get these other ones in here. This is super light, so I definitely know I want to go darker. There's also a little bit of inky splotches. Not sure where that came from, but definitely want to distract from that. So let's cover that up and come in with lime and see what lime can do. Oh yeah, I like that better. We can still leave some of that lightness, but give that definition with the lime. Okay, let's see how that's looking. Beautiful. Not going to use the darkest one. Matter of fact, I don't think I used either of those darker ones. And then there are two lilacs though. There, that's it. That's why I missed it. It was going the other direction. There we go. Okay. That's what I did. It was on the very first stencil. That's why I missed it. Okay, so let's get the lilac done. Taking my soft lilac color. Like I said earlier, you don't have to do these in order, so if you miss something, it's not the end of the world. You just have to go back and find what you missed. In this case, I was so into doing the pink, I didn't even realize I missed the purple. Oh, isn't that pretty? The definition. Love that. Okay, so let's see now what it looks like. There we go. Now, like I said earlier, we're only using about this much of it. So let me turn this around, back around. We're only using about this much. So I think that's going to work out just perfectly. The only thing I'm not crazy about is how light this is right here. So let me go back and look real quick and see which one that petal was. Okay, it's not that one. So let me see. It is that one. So I'm going to put that one back over. And I'm going to get my pink brush. And let's see if there's enough ink on it. Yeah, there is. Just to pink that up just a little bit. There we go. See how easy it is to go back and fix anything that you're not quite crazy about? So, okay, so now we just have to do the background. So let me clean this up and we'll do that background real quick. Okay, for our background, we are going to hot foil the Essential Texture Gilded Marble Press Plate, which is a better press plate, onto some gray cardstock with silver hot foil. While our machine is heating up, I've got the timer there for 60 seconds. Let me show you a graphic on the screen just to tell you a little bit about the prizes being given away today from Altenew, because I don't want you to miss out on this opportunity to win some of $300 in prizes. All you have to do to be in the drawing is to click on the links below in my description. There's a link to each video, and there will be a link to the next one in line. And you click on it and go visit the next person after you finish here, and visit everybody's video, watch it to the end, and make sure to comment. Make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to their channel, because that really helps with the algorithm and supports your fellow crafter. Altenew will choose 4 $50 gift card winners and $100 gift card winner. It gives you guys a chance to win a whole bunch of crafty stuff. So it's a win-win for everybody, and we appreciate your support. So let's jump into this here. Our timer is just turned green, so let's go ahead and foil this baby up. Let me grab my plates. Alrighty. Then we'll make our sandwich. Okay, let's lay our silver foil side, shiny side down on your plate. And then your cardstock. Then your 2 plates. And then we're going to slide this through our Platinum 6. Look at that, isn't it pretty? Let's see if we transferred. Look at there. Okay. So there is our background for our card. Okay, super simple assembly. I went ahead and put our gorgeous background on our card base. And I have trimmed our stenciled piece after I die cut it down to where it's flat along the bottom, so we can put it right along the bottom of our card. That's how I decided where to cut it. I laid it down here, and I wanted the motion. I wanted the motion of the flower. So that's how I decided on a straight cut across. So we lay that on there, and then I also stamped and die cut Smile from the stamp set to sit right here. Make sure that's straight. And then I just got a few little baubles to add, and we'll put a couple of those down here, maybe one on the greenery itself. And then because there's some blank space down here, I love that those 2 dots are already there. We'll put a couple more, maybe one there and another one out here. So I'll go ahead, put the large one out here, and those 2, and then we'll put 2 over here, and then we'll put one more up on that leaf right there. So that is our finished card for today. I hope you have enjoyed this tutorial, and that you'll like and subscribe to my channel, and that you'll come back and craft with me often. Have a great day, my friends, and I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.